There are so many unanswered questions in this case.
For sure. To help us better understand how investigators are working it tonight, Fox 10's Ashlie Rodriguez spoke with a former FBI agent. So, Ashlie, what did he have to say?
Yeah, with this new development, there's even more unanswered questions. This case is very odd. Even a former FBI guy will admit that. But Lance Leising told me today that most abduction cases, if that's what this is, are solved through tips and cell phone data, which is why it's a good thing Pima County is partnering with FBI investigators who can bring the manpower to help sort through this massive workload. In sorting through the case of Tucson's missing 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, former FBI agent Lance Leising says what we're all thinking.
Like Hollywood makes these feel like stranger abductions are common. They're not.
The public assumes Nancy was abducted, although what happened remains a mystery. If she was, Leising says abductions are usually motivated by money, passion, or ideology, and all are extremely rare. And he especially doubts the legitimacy of the 2 ransom notes sent to TMZ and KOLD-TV in Tucson.
In most cases, a ransom note going to a media outlet is for an ideological purpose. Like you want to get your message out. You've got something to say. This victim doesn't scream that. This is an 80-year-old grandmother.
Pima County Sheriff Chris Nano says there are lots of leads coming in from the public, generated in part due to daughter Savannah Guthrie's celebrity.
There are a lot of factors in this case that might break it, but 9 times out of 10, it's public tips.
Leising believes Nancy was targeted based on the geography of where her home is. North Camino Escalante is not obvious and hard to find, but the remoteness and fewer people might be helpful, making suspicious activity and crucial cell phone and electronic data easier for investigators to capture.
A case like this, they likely planned this for days, if not weeks prior to this. So you would have seen that suspicious activity for a period of time, and it gives you more opportunity to collect that.
So Leising says that investigators are probably looking at any grievance that people may have with Savannah as well, or even NBC News. But the reality is the longer this takes, the worse the outcome for Nancy.
Yeah, Ashlie, now that we have this new development with the crime scene tape up front going back up after it was taken down pretty quickly after this all happened, did he have anything to say about that when it was all taken down?
So I mentioned during the press conference on Tuesday that the reporters were asking the sheriff, should the public be worried that there's suspects, possible kidnappers, walking around their neighborhood? And he said, no, this is such a rare case. I don't think the public is at any risk. When I told the FBI agent that, Leising, he said, that's odd. If we don't have any suspects, why would you assume that the public is not at risk?
Exactly.
Now, something else that came up during the press conference is that they collected DNA, which is an arduous task because we're talking about they're swabbing doorknobs and they're swabbing for fingerprints. And there's so much DNA in there. So then they sent all that to a lab. They were waiting for those results to come back. So maybe they got something that came back and they need to put the tape back up.
That's interesting.
The other thing is you can swab for DNA, but the only way you have a match is if that suspect is already in the system. So there's so many factors.
In the CODIS system.
The CODIS, yeah.
There can't, I keep coming back to this, it's very basic. You don't pull Miss Guthrie out of the house unless she is of some value to you. If it's a robbery, you hurt her, harm her, disable her, maybe even kill her and leave no witnesses and take what you want to take and steal what you want to steal and get out of there. To remove her means she is of some value to whoever took her. And that just speaks to a ransom situation in abduction.
You said extortion earlier. And if that's the case, that's a good thing because they're going to want to keep her alive.
Right.
We have been reporting that she needs medication, that if she didn't have in 24 hours, it was very serious, maybe even fatal. What did they know? Did they know that she needed medication? Are they keeping her safe? Are they trying to get something out of it? Something else he brought up was if it is ransom, they would have sent that note directly to family and they would not have wanted law enforcement involved. They would want that money immediately. We are now, what, how many days removed?
4 days.
So this is just not adding up. Nothing makes sense.
No, I know. I'm with you on that. Very strange. Ashlie, thank you.
All right.
Well, we will, of course, keep you up to date on all of this information on the abduction of Nancy Guthrie, and we will bring you the very latest on our website, fox10phoenix.com, and that goes fox10phoenix.com/Guthrie if you want to get all of that particular information, or you can scan the QR code on your screen right now.